They have to solve the problem in Montreal North once and for all. And anywhere else within the city of Montreal.
Racial justice advocates and Montreal blue-collar workers alleging discrimination by the Montreal North Borough and Union are calling on the city's next mayor to make big strides in the fight against systemic racism, something the city of Montreal recognized exists within its institutions and as a result established an anti-racism commissioner.
For 6 months now, we haven't seen one single action, at least public action, undertaken for the people, for the workers in Montreal North, for any worker within the city of Montreal who can be a victim of discrimination.
Some of these workers from Montreal North at a press conference Thursday, believing their union acted in bad faith and in a discriminatory manner against them after asking them to file grievances against the borough because of unfair and discriminatory hiring practices that prevented them from accessing better jobs and pay.
I'm tired, and it has been almost 20 years. C'est fatigant when you talk to the administration, the union, that you have to remind them that we are human beings.
The 40 workers are filing complaints of lack of representation against their union and asking for $10,000 in damages each. The union didn't respond to our request for comment in time for air.
Besides reparation, I believe that they have to think about restructure the whole system and add, I believe that they have to change their mindset.
This year we saw the CRARR affair about racial profiling. And then during the entire pandemic, we saw a lot of hate crimes directed at people of Asian descent. One thing that I think we can say that during the election, this election campaign, we haven't heard much about concrete strategies and commitment to combat racism in Montreal.
Incumbent mayor and leader of Projet Montréal, Valérie Plante, would continue to implement the recommendations of the public consultation on racism and systemic discrimination and follow up on them, specifically inclusion in employment and the fight against racial and social profiling. Ensemble Montréal's Denis Coderre would streamline the city's hiring process, eliminate possible biases in hiring, and set up an anonymous whistleblower line for cases of discrimination within the public service of the city of Montreal or by a service offered by the city. Mouvement Montréal's Balarama Holness, who led the charge for public consultations into systemic racism, focuses on discrimination by Montreal police and would mandate yearly training for officers on anti-racism.
My hope, the switch turn, and there will be a clear manifestation of sensitivity.
You've got to go beyond nice speeches and nice photo ops and nice Facebook chats to really deliver for the people where they are on the ground.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.